is for freezing foods. Okay? I'm gonna put this lemon in here. Remember what the lemon looked like when we started, right? I'll put that lemon in there. Okay, when they make something like State Fair corny dogs or something like that, they're gonna make it at a factory. It's gonna come out of the 350 degrees, and then if they just let it sit out and cool, bacteria would build up while it was sitting there. So they do what's called flash freezing, where they freeze just the outside really quickly, and then that way bacteria can't grow. Then they put it in the freezer, and the freezer can do the freeze it the rest, and then that way it's clean. Okay. So with the lemon, I just put the lemon in. It was the regular size lemon. Everybody saw that, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. What do we think? What's it going to look like when it's done?
It's going to look like a grape.
Would it shrink that small? Raise your hand if you think it'll be close to grape size. Not exactly, but close. Think it'll shrink that much? Maybe. Raise your hand if you think it'll be the size of, say, a lime. You know, this is a limes. You know, limes are a lot smaller. Raise your hand if you think it'll get bigger. Like an orange, maybe, or even a grapefruit. Anybody think it'll get bigger? No? Okay. While the lemon's cooking, I'm going to tell you about another place that we use it. While the lemon's cooking, it's not cooking, it's freezing. Machine shops, like in an engine, there's a cylinder in a big oil tanker engine, oil-filled engine, and then they'll have a brass liner that they have to put in that. And it's got to be really, 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 really tight. Okay? So what they do, if they were to put the brass ring in there and then hammer it in, it would mess up the edges. Right? That wouldn't work. So what they do is they take that brass ring, they submerge it in the liquid nitrogen, gets smaller, right? They pull it out, they slide it in, and then it expands and gets back out. Everybody understand that?
Yes, sir.
Because the brass, when it gets colder, we saw it with the balloons, when it gets colder, it gets smaller. Right? Okay, so back to our lemon. We think the lemon will be smaller, bigger. What's going to happen?
Smaller.
Smaller? Bigger. We're going to let it keep going for just a little bit more. We're going to put the banana in there too. We'll have a banana.
Minions love bananas.
140. Okay, we got banana. The grapes, we'll do the grapes last. Yeah, let's see my banana.
Do I have one eye? Some minions have two. Choose that. Oh my gosh.
Same size, but it's broke.
It looks like it was paint.
Oh yeah, like a plastic? Yeah, see it?
I think it'll shatter.
See it?
Wait,
Yeah, it'll
what up?
break.
Yep.
Now, see, the inside didn't quite. See, the inside, I didn't leave it in so it didn't freeze all the way through. Everybody see that?
Can you show the camera?
Okay.
Oh my gosh, it's driving.
Now, when it thaws, it's going to go back to normal. This is one we did in the early classes. So it'll go back to normal.
It was dropping like ice things.
But now my question, here's my question. Why did it crack? What? Hang on, a lot of you thought it was going to shrink to the lime or a grape size. Why didn't it shrink? Things shrink when they get colder, right?
It has contents in it, and the contents are still.
No. Any other guesses? What's your guess? Did you hear her? Water expands. It has citric acid, but the biggest thing in here is water. When we first put it in, the outside froze really tight. But then the inside, as the inside started freezing, it starts expanding. It didn't have anywhere to expand to, so it breaks. Got it? Okay, let's check out our banana's still going. We'll leave it in there. Grapes are kind of weird. I can't decide if I like grapes or not.
That's kind of offensive to me.
That's
Because I'm a
offensive?
vegetarian, so that kind of offends me.
Well, he's just making
I like-
the reaction that it gets.
I like grapes. I could eat grapes all day long.
Ah.
The reaction of it.
Are you gonna get raisins?
Oh,
Drop it. It's under.
Okay, here's, leave the grapes. Don't pick the grapes up, okay?
Why not?
Because they're
Don't
cold.
touch anything unless we're invited to touch them.
Sounds like a lot. Bet you won't eat it.
Yeah.
I would probably.
I'm posting this on YouTube.
Wait, so did we do a rose in there? We haven't done a rose? Okay. Everybody see? Okay, hey, listen, somebody asked, could you eat it?
Bananas.
Nitrogen's not dangerous, we breathe it all the time. Now, it's really hard, it would probably break your teeth, but the inside of it is the same, and once it thaws, other than the fact that I've been handling this and it's been rolling around the table and people have touched it, it's probably gross, just because you wouldn't want somebody sitting out here, but once it thaws, like this lemon here, if I set it here neatly on a plate and let it thaw, you could eat it. It wouldn't be there's no problem with it. Okay? All right, next we'll do a rose.
I want a rose.
Okay, so now we're gonna put a rose in there. Everybody see it's just a regular rose, right?
Yep.
See the petals are normal. Okay, so will the rose, now everybody's got to guess. You can't not guess.
Oh, it's gonna freeze.
Well, okay, we've determined it'll freeze.
It'll freeze and break.
Okay, now hang on. Raise your hand if you think it'll come out like a prettier pink color, a brighter pink.
Not me.
No? Okay, what about brown? Raise your hand if you think it'll be brown like dead. Okay, what about white like in the movie Frozen? Everything's white. Anybody guess? Like a frosted white? No?
We're over here raising our hands.
Okay.
No idea.
Yeah, what if you have no idea?
Every time.
Okay, hang on, we're gonna let you broke the stem off again. See, it's actually pretty.
I want to hold it.
Listen,
Rest in peace. Rest in peace.
Sounds like glass.
sounds like glass. That's pretty cool. And here's, how about this one? How about a 20?
Go! Oh my God!
Hey, what do we think the 20 will do?
Not shatter.
Will shatter? Okay. Now hang on. In science, we do a hypothesis. What's a hypothesis? An educated guess. Now, so an educated guess would be that it's shattered because we just saw the rose. But another educated guess, do I look like a guy dumb enough to waste a $20 bill?
No.
Okay. The 20 is fine. Nothing wrong with the 20. It's just kind of cold. Now, why does the rose shatter and the 20's fine?
Because
Hang on, raise your hand.